So, today, I was wanting to just talk a little bit about becoming an art channel, which I'm not no art channel, I will honestly say this. Hang on, I'm messing up my fucking shit. Never mind, I ain't even want to do that. So, as I've been, other than my dogs going crazy, sitting here, being somebody that thoroughly enjoys to make content of any kind. What is this? Lost trash bags. So I've been wanting to say this a lot about, it's not even really saying a lot about anything, but there's one of my friends that has become, or tried to become, an art channel, I guess you can say. And I don't know, really. And he's getting tired of the allegations of people saying that he is doing AI art. And because from what I've seen him do, is he'll sit there and just draw a little bit, but he doesn't really show his art. And so, I don't know, this is what me and him was talking about. And one of his, the things that I've noticed is, with him, there ain't nothing that, I won't say that he doesn't do wrong, but there's things that I will also say that he could do better. And he's somebody that don't, I guess you can say, that doesn't live stream his stuff. He's one of those people that records it, and as he's recording, sits there and doesn't post anything with it or anything. He just shows the drawing itself. Then he'll do, I don't know, and he's not one of those that likes to talk during his streams and stuff, or his video, or while he's drawing. He wants to have full thought process of what he's doing while he's drawing, which I can understand that. Trying to draw myself, I'm not that good at it. I'm one of those that, not saying that I can multitask that good, but like, I like to, I'm one of those, I don't know, I'm one of those people that have gotten used to talking to the camera. And I don't know, I'm sitting here right now, I'm drawing something, I really don't even know what the fuck I'm drawing. And some anime girl at this very moment. Not being that good of an artist, I will say this kind of stuff sucks. Because just in general, I'm not that good at being an artist. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just going with what kind of feels right now. What looks alright. But I don't know. I feel like I should put ear here. But I don't know. I was sitting there thinking, though, me personally, even if the art isn't that good, and you're live streaming your art, you're sitting there talking with chat, you're sitting there hanging out with people. I feel like, because he's trying to get people to buy his art and stuff as well. And the reason I'm even mentioned to live stream it is because it gives you that feeling like, especially if you're sitting there, hey, I'm sitting there, when I watch somebody live stream their art, no matter if it's that good or if it's that bad or whatever it may be, there's times that I've sat here and looked at, was watching a artist of some sorts, just doing doing something, and I personally sit there and think like, oh my god, I would like to actually have that drawing or something. And that even, I don't know, you could say, oh, it's because you've seen the art happen and all this and that, and I can honestly say that is a good big part of it. I feel like I'm a part of that. I was there when I seen that motherfucker drawing that. Even if the drawing may have not been that good, I feel like there's that part of, when you are streaming your art, at least, I just feel like there's that part of people, when you are streaming, I don't know, there's that part that you can, when there's somebody watching you stream it and stuff, I don't know, it feels better, honestly, to watch somebody stream their art. And I understand, even if that person isn't that into talking to chat, sometimes you could be like, oh, that person is just a boring, I don't want to sit there and be entertained by somebody that's just drawing. And me, myself, I understand that myself. Because, I don't know, me, myself, and hell, I'm erasing, which isn't that good of an idea. But there's that part of me that, I don't know, I'm not sitting here, you should live stream your art. But if you have the opportunity, and me, right now, I'm just streaming this off my phone. And it makes me, even though that I don't have that big of a setup or anything, or hell, even if you don't draw like this, and you're somebody that likes to draw on tablets, there's screen recording devices and stuff, or apps and stuff that you can use to record while you're streaming. I don't know, I just feel like when you're drawing, when somebody feels more, how would you say that? I feel like when somebody's in your in your live stream, like me right now. I don't know if anybody's in my live stream. I have chat pulled over to the left my computer, but also I have chat to where it would pop up on my screen if somebody did hop into the stream, which would be cool as hell if somebody did decide to hop in. So I could actually sit here and chat with y'all if somebody decided to hop in and wanted to chat about something. We could sit there and talk about whatever. But point is, I'm sitting here thinking there's plenty of things that you can do with your art channel, and this is what I was trying to tell him with his art channel, because he's got nothing but art on his channel, and that's his main thing. He don't do nothing but art, and that is it's all up to you what you want to do with your channel. But that's pretty much what he was wanting to do with his channel, is just doing his art. He didn't want to have all these extra day in a life videos of that kind of sorts. He just wanted to, I don't know, different things in general. But then I'm sitting there, also, there's the live stream, first off. Even, let me say it like this, if you don't even want to live stream your art, that's one thing. Because right now, y'all probably barely can see anything. You see my face right now, but if you don't even care about doing the live stream, I would still say do recordings of some sorts. Try to make it to where you could make it to where you can, I don't know, make it to where you post the full VOD. You show the full progression, you show everything about it. You can show everything that you worked on with this, everything that you've done with this. And if you're sitting there, you're like, I have the full VOD now. You're sitting there drawing, and you're sitting there, there's several videos in one thing that you can do, is what I'm getting at. This video right here, I'm drawing this, but I could sit here and also do something else. I have this right here, this art. It's not that good, in my opinion, but hell, I don't know, I could, shit, my brain's not even here, but I could make a cut commentary out of this same video, and then I can do a speed up of this same video, then I can do something else of this video. I don't know, it's just so many things that I could possibly do with this one video. I don't have to, I don't feel like I have to just stop with one thing. Because some people, they want to see your art, but they don't want to be stuck with a long-ass video, in my opinion, because I don't know, in my opinion, sometimes, unless I'm watching somebody live, I don't really care to watch them do that long of a video. That's just me. Also, depending on the long video that they're posting as well, I've learned myself. It's because there's times that I've sat here and watched somebody do a long-ass video, but I'll still click on it if it's like a commentary type video. They're talking about the art, they're sitting there talking about something else. They may not be talking about the exact drawing they're doing, but they're just doing some type of topic while they're drawing. And there's just so much, in my opinion, it's just so much more that could be, I don't know, done with. I could sit here and draw, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm going to ever be any fabulous, fantastic, glorious drawer or artist. But I feel like whenever I'm sitting here drawing, no matter what I'm drawing, and the drawing that I'm drawing right now is not as good as it could be, but I'm gonna the link, I will put the link down in the description, but I'm going to put the link to where I got the inspiration of this drawing in the description. And if they like it, cool. If they don't, I'm sorry, I ruined your art. It's not as good as yours at all. But me, I'm sitting here just drawing, and something that I just, while I'm sitting here talking about something, and they look like they took a lot better time than me and everything. I'm not no great artist or anything. I just like to draw stuff that a lot of times that I see, and I wish that I was better and I had a better imagination for myself. But at the same time, and also a lot of their art is being taken away from my drawing, because I'll put the link. I'm looking at it on Instagram right now, and I cannot pronounce their name. Some X illustration. I'm just looking at stuff. Honestly, I said at first what I was doing is trying to draw something that felt right, but then I'm just sitting here looking at stuff that I'm actually enjoying looking that I like to look at. And I don't know, to get away from the AI allegations, I don't know how to get away from that. But I will say, it doesn't hurt. I will say to actually show your progress in every situation and every possible way that you can, and because if you're sitting there drawing and your stuff is in a different doesn't look as good as theirs, or if, no matter what kind of video you're trying to post, whatever you're trying to post or do, that's just one thing that I don't know. It's just like, and I'm not saying trying to make their art hideous or anything at all. I'm just not that good at it, but I do try to draw it. But also, I'm not trying to take credit for their art, if that makes any sense. And that's another thing, as what I was telling him, because he was getting, before the AI allegations happened, he was getting a lot of hate about, oh, you're stealing somebody else's art and blah, or somebody else's pictures and stuff. I told him, if you are going to draw somebody else's drawing, one thing you can very possibly and very good do is if you do draw a drawing, put your own spin on it. Like, don't copy it frame by frame. Copy it, but try to make it your own art as well. And I don't know why, but when he finally, but long story short, he finally started drawing stuff for himself and stuff that he wanted to draw. And I don't know why, but he started getting the allegations of AI generated type art, because the art style that he goes for is more very bright and flamboyant, I guess you can say. Not even trying to be anything of that nature. I don't know really where I'm going with that, but his art is just a bunch of multicolors a lot of times, but it does still show a picture. And he was sitting there telling me how people are always hating on him for something in his drawings. I'm not no big YouTuber or big artist or of anything, but I will say this, drawing is not that simple. And for somebody to come in and just take somebody's art does make me mad as well. But I would rather you come in and tell me, hey, I'm trying to copy your drawing, if that makes any sense. I would rather you come in and say, hey, I gathered inspiration from this drawing. And you can gather inspiration from anything, honestly, because I've seen smudges on a wall after doing, what would you call that? I can't even think of the words. After doing, when I used to brick and stuff all the time, there'd be smudges of concrete laying everywhere, and then I just see some random stuff laying everywhere. I just see inspiration from the concrete being splattered everywhere, and I would get the inspiration from that. And for me, that's just something that, for me, I don't know, I don't see no problem in that. Wherever you gather inspiration from, I'm just saying, if you can make your own spin on it, awesome. Don't claim that it's somebody else's your drawing is what I meant to say. Don't claim that it is your drawing, because that's what he was doing for a while. Like me right now. Here, I'll show you who I'm taking inspiration from. It's this Instagram. I don't know if y'all can see that good, but I'll have a link down in the description, is what I'm getting at. I'll have the link down in the description. And also, even if you do copy the drawing, I would just say, try to change up some colors and shit. And also, my drawing's not going to be as good as this person's drawing, because they seem to they take a lot more pride in their art. Me, I love to draw, but this is something that I've personally just not been that efficient at, and I haven't ever figured out how to get good at doing this kind of stuff, no matter how much I've tried to practice. And the latest thing that I've drawn on my own, if I can find it, and I drew this in pen, was this right here. I drew this. I don't know if you can see it, but let me check the stream so that I can see. So it was supposed to be like a heart, if that makes any sense. This was my most latest drawing that I've done, but I'm not good at it. And I've been trying to practice on pen drawing, pen and ink. And I was trying to make it into a heart of some sorts, but I fucked up somehow. I don't like where I've started going up here, because this was supposed to be like the chords and stuff that connected the heart and everything, if that makes any sense. This right here, I don't know if you can see it that good, but this right here was supposed to, but it pissed me off. I gave up on this drawing, but I'm not sure what I want to do or where I want to go with that. And I don't know, I'm not saying that you should copy people's art or anything, but that, I will say, that is something, a good place to start if you are trying to practice on different art styles. Like me, I love drawing skeletons and skulls and more dark and creepy creatures and stuff. But I've been trying to practice on getting more into bright, happy characters and something that has more life to it. Uh, Recently, I've drawn some different things from. If you've gone back to some of my older streams, and I fucked up already, but like me, I'm using the pen to darkening the shading and stuff, or the stuff that I know that I want darkened, and then I can add the shading the way I want. Me, I used to suck at lips, even copying the lips. I used to suck at it. I still suck at it, but I'm saying I've gotten better. And hands and lips, I suck at, and also eyeballs. But I'm getting better. It's more like facial features and stuff. I can not do good with, and more realistic drawings and stuff. I can't do too good at all. But like, I like to just do more dark, gory type drawings. I don't know why. I think it's just the amount of shading and detail that I have to put into it. But at the same time, I don't want it to be realistic, if that makes any sense. I just want it to be like a dark, grissom, groomy type of art. And that's some of my favorite type of art to look at. But I've been drawing more brighter characters and stuff, more happy characters. And just art that kind of makes me happy whenever I look at it. Even if... because I don't want anybody thinking, oh, I'm over here trying to copy their art or anything. Well, or steal their art, let me say that. I am truly copying it, I will say. That's the thing comparably to what I was saying. I am not going to lie, I am sitting here copying art that I straight up seen. Versus straight up trying to... I'm not stealing it. And that's the thing, though, too. There's people out here straight up just copying it, or taking it off of Google, or not even giving credit to where they found the art, or the artist, or anything. They're just straight up taking the art and making it to where they can copy it or print it. They're making it, and then one of my friends, she's like, well, what's the point if I can AI generate it? Or if you want to, go ahead. I'm not going to hate on you. I'm going to hate on you a little bit, but... because I do understand the fact that if I can get it for free, why not get it for free? But at the same time, there's that part of me that is like, I've sat here and took the time to do this, and I've done my own details to it and all this and that, and I'm not out here trying to sell my work, because this is somebody else's work. This is just me really practicing on, can I make more of an anime type figure, if that makes any sense. And my friend, he was over here talking about how he don't feel like anybody ever appreciates what he's putting out, and I do understand that, and it is hard to get that feeling of appreciation, especially after of months of consistently posting and stuff. Reason I say that for myself is because I've been doing YouTube since for going on 9 years now, and I still feel like I'm not sitting here whining too much, because not going to try to anyways, because my channel in general just does not, it's not that good, because I'll be sitting here posting an art video, for example, today, and then tomorrow I might be posting a video game video. Or the next day, I might post myself doing a day in a life type video, if that makes any sense. I am everywhere. I don't have a set genre for myself. I just love to create content. I don't have that urge to want to sit and only do one thing. I love to draw, but that's the thing too. I get burnt out so fast, and that you've probably noticed that if you've been on my channel for a while, how I get burnt out on playing a certain video game. I will sit there and play a video game, for example, for a week at most. And then, after that week... sorry, I'm getting me some drink. But I've sat here, and for a week I'll be into one thing, and then the next week I'm no longer into what I was into. And then I'll go back to it, and it's not, I don't even know if I'm really burnt out. It's just me. I have ADHD very bad. And I tend to, I don't know how do you say it, jump from project to project, and then I suck at drawing fingers, man. I thought I was getting better, but I guess not. Daddy, I'm alone. This house don't feel like home. You love me, don't let go. You love me, don't let go. I probably shouldn't even add this hand, honestly, because the way I've already got the drawing is cutting off a lot of this. I probably just won't even add the hand. Sat here and took all this time to do the hand, and now I'm finding that, you know what, it'd probably be best not to even do the hand, because I feel like, how would somebody really be able to tell if that's a hand? And I could do the colors and stuff to make sure that people do know that's a hand, but there's that part of me that is still like, they ain't gonna care if it's a hand. I'm just making it more of a mess, and honestly, I've done fucked up on her hair too. I can sit here and do different kinds of videos too. I can do a very short and condensed video. I can do a bigger video. I can do a long video like I'm doing right now. I can sit here and I'm doing right now. I'm live streaming, so I could sit here and chat if anybody does want to chat, and if nobody is. But I'm saying, since nobody is, it isn't the end of the world for me. But hey, if somebody wanted to, they can come in, jump in, join the conversation, and chill with me. At the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and be mad that world or nobody wants to join my streams and stuff. I do wish that more people would want to, but hey, everybody has their own cup of tea of what kind of they like, and if they like the artist, that they're going to follow the artist that they like. I'm going to say this though, one of the biggest issues that I've come across, and well, even my friend, he'll sit there and tell me, oh, this is something that I truly hate, is when he'll sit there and talk about how he don't have certain colors or something. And the part that I hate about that narrative is not even the fact that oh, he doesn't have the colors. That's a good part of it, in my opinion. Is like, hey, you do not have the exact colors that this person had to do this drawing. That means make it your own if you can. I will be doing colors in crayon if I do, but this time I'm going to be coloring only in these colors, these 8 crayons. And if I might do the neon colors only, but I don't know if I'm going to only do the neon, or I might take just 8 colors of these, 8 different colors. But my point is, I want to show, hey, you don't have to, if you do not have, and that's the thing, I do truly believe this, if you do not have the art or the utensils that everybody else has, it doesn't matter. Yes, it would make it probably better, but you're making it yours. You're having fun with it. And now, unless an artist strictly says, hey, in their description, or hey, please do not copy, or this or that, or it gives a reason why, or if it was like sentimental art piece, or then don't steal their, or don't even copy their art. If there's a reason why they would rather you not take that art piece that they did, because sometimes there has been art that I've even done that was like not even for me. It was more like hey, goodbye, I love you, mom. When my mom passed away, that was, I drew a thing that reminded me of her, something that she enjoyed to see, something that she enjoyed no matter what. Every time I had seen her, that was her type of thing. It reminded me of her, and that was something I did, or we did, or something, and it was good. For me, it was like to bring back a memory or something of some sorts. I don't know, for me it was, I've done this, and there's just been certain things that like, I didn't even show this art that I've done, but I don't even know how I'm wanting to get this arch, because I've done messed this arch up so bad from the original drawing. Won't let go, I wanna love you, you're always there for me, I need you most. I'm gonna love you till lungs give out for you. Nobody knows. Just you and me until we're praying old. Say you won't let go. Sorry, I'm listening to music while I'm chilling. I suck at singing too. You ain't gotta make me feel good about it. You ain't gotta say, oh, you got a lovely voice. Yeah, I know you're lying. I'm just chilling. Americans are polarized more than ever. I do not care. I'm not trying to be political on these things. I don't try to get political. And if this artist right here that I'm going to put into, this is not good compared to what I'm looking at. There's a lot bigger of a cheek. I wish I did not put this in ink already. I've done messed this up. But oh my God, this is so much worse than hers. For you. Up and out of this place. First step the one you believe in. Second one might be profound. Follow you down the eye of the storm. Don't worry, I'll keep you warm. Follow you down past space. Don't worry, fall from grace. Follow you down, money in the world, and angels and the pearls. Grandma, the color blue, and fairy never feel. Shadow of all the guilt, the other hand was pointed at you. Yeah, the first step is the one you believe in, and the second one might be profound. Follow you down the eye of the storm. Don't worry, I'll keep you warm. Follow you down, reverse through space. Don't care if we fall from grace. Follow you down forever, never let. Yeah, I suck. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I didn't mean to make it so bad. I don't know. I will say though, the AI generated stuff though is a big turn away from me. Now, because I genuinely look at a lot of this art that I see out here, and I'm gonna start using colors because I'm not. I already messed this whole drawing up, but hey, let's just have fun with it. Alright, there's only 8 neon colors. Some can glow, some can't. So, from what I'm seeing is her hair is more of a green. But, from what I'm gathering is there's going to be some spots that's going to be darker than others. But and that's the thing though too, is if you have crayons, I may not use these because this neon is a little too bright in my opinion. I don't see myself ever being stuck without, or only with these neon colors, if I'm truly being honest. These don't, but what I am going to do is use these colors, the same basic 8 colors, only. So, we got yellow, green, is this blue? No, it ain't. I couldn't tell in the box. This is blue. Well, there is a purple, so I should have just kept that out. Well, there's purple, pink. Well, my pink is broke. Alright. Alright. Orange. Red. Do I even have red? Yeah. Now, this was a brand new box. I thought, at least. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What color am I missing? Skin color. That's what it looks like. Alright. So, from my understanding is, hey, just have fun with it, and if you have the colors. But we're only going to use the basic 8 colors that come from a coloring book. Mainly because this is something that I like to do. I like to do for myself personally, because it gives me something more to look at or think about a little bit more. Am I really wanting to make this look just like that, or trying to just copy it, or whatever? What am I trying to do with this, I guess you can say. And then something like this, I would put yellow. It may not look the exact way as it is in that thing, but hey. And honestly, I might just put all this green and then put like yellow over it, so this will be brighter, because make it look like the sun's over it, if that makes any sense. Now, me adding color to anything has always ruined everything, I feel like, in my opinion, because I am not that good at it. I've always messed up adding color to anything and everything that I've ever done. So drawing a black and white photo, it is a lot better for me, in my opinion, because I like to practice on my shading and stuff. But adding color is something I'm trying to practice on as well, and I've done plenty of black and white drawings and stuff. I feel very confident about my, comparably to my colors, I will say. I don't feel that confident, I will say, about drawing in general, but there's that part of me that still feels more confident about my art when it comes from just a pencil, I guess you can say. And that's another thing I was telling them, though, is like, even if you are just going to post the VOD, I guess you can say, of you streaming or playing the game, or this can be with anything, though. I feel like any content that you do. Let's use the video gaming like I do a lot of. take a 4-hour, let's use 4 hours for example, because I feel like most people that do play video games probably try to get in a 4-hour session at least. Reason I say this is because when I was younger and playing video games with my friends and stuff, I feel like at minimum was a good 4-hour session most of the time. At least when I was in school and stuff, trying to just hang out with my friends and shit. And I don't know, that was just me and my friends, I guess. I could really had just no life, I guess, but let's not even use 4 hours. Let's use hour, just in general. Say that there are several different types of videos you can do with that one video, or that one VOD, I guess you can say. You can have the VOD. The VOD itself is what I'm getting at, is one video. Which for some people they're like, oh no, that's not good. We don't want the VOD because the VOD itself is boring. Well, there are people that truly like the VOD. I've learned. Me and myself, I like watching live streams, but I'm not a big fan of watching VODs, I guess you can say. But also, it depends on the streamer as well, I've learned. Because there's plenty of times that I've sat here and, as long as they're interesting, because a VOD is very boring at times when they're consistently doing nothing, I guess you can say. When there's no talking, there's nothing going on, there's just a bunch of blank quietness in it. If it's too quiet, there's too much nonchalantness, I guess you can say. There's that part of me that wants to be like, I'm just going to turn this off. There ain't no point in watching this. It is boring. But there's also that part of me that if they're consistently talking or being somewhat entertaining during the VOD, I have watched the VOD before. And like me, I don't talk that much. Well, I am right now because I just have a good consistent flow of thought right now. But my voice does not, or my thought, or the words do not come out of my mouth as fluently as it does in my brain. But my point is, in general, I'm sitting here consistently talking, so this could be pretty interesting to somebody. And the same as a video game. My video gameplay could be somewhat entertaining to somebody that wants to just watch the whole gameplay, I guess you can say. And they might actually want to sit down, hang out, chill, and do whatever with you. And they don't care what you're doing, and they just want to hang out, I guess you can say. They don't care what you're really planning on doing. Whatever it may be, it is what it is. But that's my thought process as well. Some people like to watch the VOD. So that's one type of video that can be posted right there. And then another video that can straight up be posted is take out, if I'm sitting there playing a video game, like I said, I could take the most funny moments of the stream and combine them together as a video. So that'll be the highlights of that, or the funny moments. Then I can also get the best moments, not just the funny moments. I can do the funny moments, and then I can do in one video, and then I can get the best moments in another video. For example, if I'm sitting there playing the video game, there's times that, oh shit, I hit a badass clip, let me clip that, and then that'll be, like I can clip, make a bunch of clips, and then make a montage out of it, I guess, somewhat. And then that'll be a different video right there. And then, same difference is, I could also make different, I don't know, I can then put the video up into commentary style video that I personally like the best. That, today, instead of making the same, it could all be the same exact video is what I'm getting at. But because I played with friends instead, this video is, I take the big moments of what we talked about. Especially with me and my friends, we'll be sitting there talking about whatever, anything and everything. And that'll be a whole nother video right there. That'll be, say one topic is me talking about, hey, today, me and my friends, I don't know, try to, shit, I can't even think what would be a video game right now. We just sat there and talked about why we like this game more than another game right now. And that'll be the thought process behind it. Like, we're making, the reason why we like this game more, that's one topic. And then, let me use this for example. That has happened with me. There's been times that me and a bunch of my friends was sitting here, been playing, and a topic that tends to come up, not every time, but a good bit of times, is do we like boobies or butt? And that's just a topic that tends to come up a lot, and especially when we get somebody new to play with. Will, is that person like boobs or butt? And if you're a boob person, you're this type of person for us. And if you like butt, you're this type of person for us. I feel like we're not judging you, but at the same time, you probably get along with this person more or that person more. Y'all can talk about the reason why y'all like that better, I guess you can say. But there's that part of me, or that's that part that everybody's, and that can be a video topic as well. Or like, hey, what's some of the newest updates for the game at the time? Oh, cool. And then that could be a segment, and that can be a separate video itself as well. Or we sat here and just had a not even that deep of a conversation, because sometimes you probably don't want to have the deepest conversations plastered all over it, so you probably would even edit that out of your live stream or your raw footage. But at the same time, you probably there's be times that you're sitting there, probably have a video, I guess you can say, that you're wanting to do good, I guess you can say, or not even do good. There's a topic in general that you're like, oh, this. You could sit there, like, me and my buddies, a couple weeks ago, we were just sitting there talking about all that, all the AI generated stuff that we was watching on TikTok and stuff, with the way that the bears and everything were happening. They're making their own Instagrams and stuff for AI generated TikToks and stuff, generating all the Bigfoot apps and stuff. Hey, them are cool, I will admit that. But at the same time, there's people that like that stuff, and there's people that don't like that stuff, and I'm one of the people that probably, I guess I would say, like that stuff. And some of my friends, they're not fans of it. And I understand why they're not fans of it, because they're looking at it and they're scared of where everything is going to be taken in the future. But at the same time, I just see it as purely entertainment. As long as AI stays in that boundaries, in my opinion, I don't have no hate against it when we're making bears and stuff talk, I guess you can say, because it's something fun to just experience or watch, I guess you can say, with your friends. And oh shit, did you see the one with the bear having a vlog and stuff, or did you see the one with Yeti coming out and talking shit with against the damn Yeti people, Yeti going against the bear people, or something like that? But then SOAR happened, or something like that happened. Now there's more people, oh shit, we don't know what to start thinking, because people are going to start making clips of the most random streamers saying, oh, I'm gay or this or that. No matter who it would be, there's going to be somebody saying something more than that was ever said, actually. So that was a big concern of ours as well. Holy shit, things are just going to get a little crazy here soon. Leave me, quick, 'cause it's still dry. Unless I love you, we can take a chance. Never it's true, but a goodbye. It's a goodbye. Don't think that I'm heartless. I know you think that I was protecting my innocence. I was protecting my soul. Never gonna let you close to me. Never when I mean the most to me. Every time we breaking up, it hurts. Never gonna get too close to you, even when I mean the most to you. If you go and leave me in the dirt. Every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. Every time you leave me, the quicker the still dry. Every time you walk out, the less I love you. And you don't stand a chance. Sad, but it's true. We're too good at goodbye. We're too good at goodbye. Did you see me cry? We're too good at goodbye. No, 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 no. Every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. Every time you leave me, the quicker it's still dry. Every time you walk out, the less I love you. And you don't let a chance. But it's true. I'm too good at goodbye. I'm sorry. Some of these songs just bring back some memories that I want to sing to. I'm not even saying that I should do that, but I'm saying that that segment of me singing in general could very possibly be its own segment as well while I'm drawing. Oh, if I was good at singing, I probably could turn that whole segment into a cover, I guess you can say. It would be like me covering a song while I'm drawing. Me right now, I'm very sick. Even if I wasn't sick right now, I would not be a good singer. And quit playing these good songs back to back, man. I will say the only problem. By my side, turn me down, begging please, stick around. I'm sorry, don't leave me. I want you here with me. I know that you're not as gone. Can't breathe. I'm sorry, for this isn't easy. And tell me that your love is gone. Speaking of this song, though, oh my god, it made me cry today a little bit because I seen something about Cypher PK, one of my favorite Fortnite creators. His wife and him have separated. I don't know if they've divorced, but I know that they're not together no more. And oh my god, that hurt me because after 10 long years together, built franchises together, oh my god, that would end me. What happened to just, oh my god, that hurt me to see that, to just exactly the song is singing. Their love is just gone. They love each other, but what made their paths separate? I understand that Cypher PK was doing the content creation thing, but honestly, I don't know. I feel like I'm not blaming him because I don't know. But at the same time, I'm not blaming her because I don't know what happened. I just wish it hurts me to think that you could be with somebody for so long and then it just end. Like, that love, I'm not saying that love is just that simple to get rid of, because I feel like love is a choice. Do you choose to love this person or not? Well, not at first. I feel like if you really care about this person, but at the end of the day, I chose who I'm with versus, and there's that big question that you always would probably get. Save your mom, your child, and your wife. Understand. 100% understand you want to save your child if you can. And most people would be like, oh, your mom, it should be the thing that you would want to save. For me, I don't know. I don't see myself wanting to save my mom first. And I guess it all just depends on the relationship you have with your mom and stuff as well. But for me, my mom, I loved her. I love the hell out of her. She brought me into this world. She's had her life and everything. She's doing her thing, but at the same time, I chose to be with this woman all my life. I've chose to marry this person. I'm married to the person I'm with. I chose to be with this woman through sickness, sickening, and health, or whatever the fucking vows are. I can't even remember at this very moment. But to choose my mom over my wife, I still can't even see myself doing that. And even then, I still can't see myself choosing my mom over my own creation as my child of my child. And this is a topic that a lot of people have differences about. I love my mom. I loved her to death. And I guess it is a lot easier for me to choose because my mom is gone in my life. But if my mom was still alive, I still feel like I would have chosen my wife because, I don't know, because I still feel like I would have, because there's that part of me that wants to say that I wouldn't have chosen her or chosen anybody but my wife first, because my wife, like I said, I chose to leave the house that I was in every day, grew up in, to be with this woman, and not with. I'm not trying to stick with my mom anymore. My mom has her own husband or man, whoever she was with at the time. Actually, she's with my stepdad at the time. But what I'm getting at is, my mom had her man. Me, I have my woman. I feel like that's my me right there. I chose to be with this woman all my life, no matter what's going on in my life. I don't see myself ever wanting to remarry or anything if something happened to my wife. My child would be second, honestly. No matter how big of an argument you want to make with me, is because I created this. Even if there are times that I would be like, damn, why the fuck did I create this? Be like, damn, what the fuck's wrong with my child or some shit. I don't know. I don't know, there's that part of me that's like, dude, I created this. This is something I laid down and made, no matter what I want to say, no matter what I gotta do. At the end of the day, this is mine. This is my creation. I made this. This is mine. No matter how bad I want to make some or say that my mom... And yes, the fact that my mom made me, kind of still, for me, I was one of those kids that said, and when my mom would be like, hey, I brought you in this world, I'll take me out, motherfucker, is what I wanted to say, and I had said this before, and she's like, what the fuck you mean? I said, you act like I asked to be here. Now, that was a little dark, joke, but, at the same time, I'm not lying. You act like I fucking asked to be in this damn, hellhole of the fucking world. And so, you gonna take me out? Go right the fuck ahead. Hell, I'm not out here going to kill myself, hell no, but at the same damn time, I'm not going to goddamn allow somebody to talk down to me like that, even if it is my own mom. If you're going to whoop me, don't sit in there and threaten me. If you're going to beat me, don't fucking threaten to take my life unless you actually don't make false promises. In my opinion, those were false promises. Hell, you going to take me out of a fucking world that doesn't want me here anyway? You can say, oh yeah, it does, it wants you here. I've been here on YouTube, for example, for 10 years, and going on 10 years, at least this December will be 10 years, and I haven't gotten no bigger, I guess you can say. Very thankful for who's following me, but I need to shut up about that, though, too. But my biggest argument about it is how I've been doing this for 10 years, and I'm just tired of, I'm not even mad at it, really. I'm just tired of people saying, what do you do it for? You're not getting nowhere on this. I don't care. It would be cool as fuck, I will say. Cool as the ever-living shit if I could say that YouTube is my job. But there's that part of me that is like, dude, if I cared about the fucking money, I'd have done quit by now. I genuinely just like creating. I genuinely love it. It's some of my favorite shit to do. I'm sorry I got so dark, but damn, there's so many people that has been talking down to me lately because they find out that I've been doing this for 10 years, and they're like, oh my god, you really doing this for 10 years and you're only at 400 subscribers? At the moment, I think I'm at, how many subscribers am I at, actually? Let me look, to be exact. 411 subscribers, to be exact, and honestly, I don't hate it. It's not something I truly care. It's cool if I grow, but at the same time, hey, I don't. It bothers me more because I think it's because I let these motherfuckers get to me. That's when I start letting shit get to me a little too much. I shouldn't let these motherfuckers be getting to me because I'm doing this for fun. And if I did this for the fucking money, do you think I would still be doing this? I'm not trying to be that kind of brickhead motherfucker, but no, if I cared about the fucking money at the end of the day, I truly don't think I would be doing this. Now, like I said, if I get paid for doing something I genuinely love doing, editing my own videos, going live, making content and stuff, do you think I'm going to turn it away? No. It's the same as people that want to get paid for doing their art. People that do art love to do art, at least from my experience hanging out with other artists and stuff. And my buddy that is doing his art channel, he wants to make, he loves art, he loves drawing and stuff. But at the same time, he wants to one day be able to say that he's making money from it. Even if he was to not be selling his art, he's at least making money by making content from his art. And I said, hell, I actually agree with you right there, because there's too many times that I don't know exactly how to make money off of anything else for me personally. But I don't really even know how to make money off of YouTube, really. But my biggest thing is, you're going to sit, if I can genuinely make money off of, I feel like that's anybody, though. You're going to sit here and judge me for wanting to make money off of my stuff, go ahead, judge me. But at the end of the day, I'm sitting here having fun, me at least personally. And if you don't enjoy my content, don't act like you do. I'm glad that I would say personally, I am glad that I'm still at a lower number, because I don't have all these fake people saying I was here from the beginning or this or that. 400 people that are here at the beginning, awesome. I've been doing this for going on 10 years, and I know who the fuck y'all are, because I've looked at them numbers a little too much. Got my, especially this past month and a half, because people keep fucking bugging me. I shouldn't be letting those numbers get to me like that, but I think it was just because so many people talk down to me about it. Dude, what are you really trying for anymore? Or what are you doing this for anymore? I'm not trying, I'm just having fun with it. If I cared about it, I'm not saying that I don't know how to technically grow, I guess you can say, because I could go the boring route of doing YouTube, I guess you can say, of only posting Fortnite content, or only posting, damn, I fucked this all up, only posting Call of Duty content, doing the cut commentary style videos that I do, but doing cut commentary of Fortnite, or doing challenges and being more consistent with my upload schedule and stuff. I'm not saying that's exactly the way to grow or anything, but I'm saying that I just like to talk about how to make more content, if I'm being honest, because I genuinely just like making content. And if you're trying to figure out ways to make more content, even out of the most simple video, for example, you can collide a bunch of fucking clips, and like I said before, and make a little montage. Or if you didn't hit nothing, you can save a clip from one of the previous streams, and that'll be something that you could genuinely be like, oh, hey, I actually did something here. This would be a good spot right here to clip. Or that's my problem, though. I sit there and let motherfuckers get in my head too much. Sorry, I just got kind of down on myself right there, because I just think if I keep trying to come up with content ideas with people a lot of times too, and I don't know, I try to incorporate people into my art or into doing YouTube with me sometimes, but they just don't want to do it, I guess. And I understand if you're not into it, but some people, they're like, oh, I want to do it, but then I don't want to do all the editing and stuff. But then they asked me, can I do it? One of my friends actually asked me to do this, and I was like, unless I'm getting paid, I don't want to do somebody else's work, if that makes any sense. And it's not me trying to be a dickhead, but I could tell you how to do it. Let me tell you exactly what to do, and I'm not out here trying to boycott anything or fucking gatekeep anything. I want to tell you everything I know about it, so that hopefully that you're into it just as much as me. But at the same time, I'm not wanting to do it for you. I'll tell you everything. I'll even help you with your first couple videos if you really want me to. But I'm not going to sit there and do it all for you, if that makes any sense. I've had too many friends sit there and be like, hey, can you edit my videos for me? Or I even had a buddy that was in the porn industry at one point talking about, hey, can I personally edit his videos? And I said, I will, but you gotta pay me. And then he said, oh man, I was hoping for a free editor. Nah, man, I ain't no free motherfucker. Especially for somebody else's shit. I will say, for my own, I'm free, because this is something I want to do. But when it comes down to somebody else's, I'm not trying to be a dickhead, like I said. But there is that big part of me that wants to say straight up fuck you when it comes down to, if you want me to say fuck my own shit. And that's when the people also come into it. And these are the same people that are like, oh, well, you're not making it big or anything. So what makes you think you're going to do good? Your content's not that good. So I'm trying to give you an option or a better thing. But can you pay me? Hell, I don't even mind doing the editing. I don't mind it. I like editing videos and shit. But can I get fucking money for it? And I understand that's a greedy fucking way to think of shit, but at the same time, hell, my time is not fucking free. I got a 9 to 5 as it is, and you're sitting here saying that, oh, just because my 9 to 5 is not paying me enough, I shouldn't worry about it. No, motherfucker. It's paying me a livable wage, and it may not be the best wage, but hell, it's livable. I've done fucked this drawing all up, this person's art, so their art looks 100 times better than mine. But if y'all want to see it, cool, come, I will, I said I will still put this in the description. And I'm doing this with very few colors compared to what she has, because I'm trying not to, I wanted to show that I can do this, or prove to myself that I don't need that many colors. Because my buddy, he said, man, I've only got basic crayons and stuff. or I don't have that many colors, or for my paints or anything. He'll tell me the colors, and they're like same basic colors that I have, 8 basic colors. Or sometimes he might only have 4 colors, but still, if you have now, unless they're the same fucking color, I don't think that you can do much with it. But if you have 4 colors, this whole thing has been fucking yellow and green so far this whole time, and black. Honestly, I might just change this up to one other color, as what I'm thinking about, personally. He said 4, so I could do 4 at most. So I can do the skin color at most, but I'm not even sure if I want to do skin color. Honestly, I might, shit, I don't even know what I want to do. I do red and orange. I can do these colors right here. That's all I'm going to use. I don't care. I'm handicapping my fucking self at this point. I'm not trying to make things perfect. Now, at most, I might go back and add blue. That's the one thing for the eyes. Because there is blue in the eyes. But that's one of my biggest issues is the fact that people are like, oh, I need the colors and everything. This ain't even the right. Nope, I can't use any other color. I had to use what I got. So, let's go very light shade. Start off with the lightest shade that I can at first. Very lightly put down any pressure. And then try to get it all colored in, though. Try not to miss anything. Lately, I've been be happier. I want you to be happier. I have to take away the red now. I just thought about. Fuck. Because I'm only using 4 colors. Well, shit. That's my fault. I shouldn't have added the blue then. I can put blue for something else then. A few other things. Looks like a green-haired Muriel from the Little Mermaid, I guess you can say. I made them teeth scary. Oh, man. With this part right here, I'm going to just put like orange, yellow back over. Only for a minute, wanna change your mind. This is what you're right to me. Wanna change your spirits. Want to take your time. You don't have to be. Things I have to be. Yeah, I've been happy. I want you to be happy. I want you to. Yeah, I've been thinking. I want you to be happier. Even though I know not like it. You can be happier. I want you to be happier, and only for a minute. Want to be my mind. This just don't feel right to me. Don't wanna raise my spirits. Sorry. To be happier. I want you to be happier. I'll go. That song makes me cry every time. I love being in love with a fighter. I'm like in fire. Never been a feeling of a comfort. I wish I feel nice. Never been in my home. Never left me alone. Not one witness eyes. I found peace in your vibes. You showed me there's no point in trying. And I'll run. Trying for so long, and peace in the corners. Show me there's no point in trying. And I won't. I've been crying for so long. So I've been quiet for too long. Peace in the corners. Show me there's no point in trying. And I won't. I've been quiet for too long. Need of a save, not asking for favors. Now like a bird, much and I'm hated. We used to feel no love. I heard a feeling home. So I'm taking the silence. Found peace in the forest. And showed me there's no point in trying. Now I'm I want to say this though, no matter how my drawing is, I understand that it's not going to be as good as theirs. My colors are not going to be as bright, fabulous as theirs. But I do like this thought process though, is just try to not overdo it, and if try to see what you can get out of what you have. And if you have a lot, go ahead and do it if you want to, but if you don't have a lot, there's a lot you can do with just a little. And me, seriously, I'm just sitting here drawing this with one reference and then my phone streaming this. Oh. Because the devil, look who just walked into the room, guilted and paid in motion, someone I once knew. And all the precious elements are grown, all the precious pieces are gone, and all the nameless shadow is just a city of dust, covering both of us. And hide yourself away, see you anymore. Eclipse another day, and used to wake up to this color of your soul. And hide yourself away, living through the ghost. And only find the place, near the shadows of the world will never know. The world will never know you like I do. And many silent sorrows I'll never bear from again. I wish I lost tomorrow, but yesterday still a friend. And every single lesson was learned. And everything is better, it's just a city of just covering both of us. Hide yourself away, see you anymore. Eclipse another day, used to wake up to the color of your soul. Hide yourself away, living through the ghost. Finally find the place where the shadow of the world will never know. World will never know you like I do. Still do. Hide yourself away, see you anymore. Eclipse another day, used to wake up to the color of your soul. And hide yourself away, living through the ghost. And finally find a place, cause the shadows of the world will never know. The world will never know you. I feel like that's something that a lot of people try to do, is just try to live a new life after so long, and then people want to bring their other people's happiness down, and they're like, oh, this person's happy now, let me ruin their happiness. No matter how good that their life is, let me just ruin it, bring up some nonsense bullshit that doesn't even need to be brought up. It wasn't even me that this happened to, but one of my friends, she had some past baby shit that went on, or baby daddy type shit that happened, and one of her friends brought up some shit to the new baby daddy. Oh, she did this to that dad, so what makes you think she's not going to do it to you? And then she ended up getting divorced, and she may have been a different person, or may have not been a different person. She could have been doing this type shit to that guy, but who knows? Why are we going to bring this shit up is all I gotta wonder, is what I'm very curious about. Why are we bringing up their past? Girl sexy hallelujah, girl sexy hallelujah, uptown funk don't bring it to you, uptown funk don't give it to you, uptown funk don't give it to you, Saturday night don't give it to you. And I feel like a lot of that happens because a lot of people are, they get jealous that, oh, this person is actually finding happiness now, that they've actually changed. They're not as dependent on them no more. They're as a friend, so now let's just ruin their happiness so that they would need me again. But then they fuck themselves over from being needed again, because they realize, oh, you was the friend that fucked me over, so let me not fuck with you anymore. But some people are gullible enough to go back to that friend. I was gullible enough to do that to some of my friends back in the past. I will say live streaming, though, is one of the worst things I could honestly say when you are streaming alone. Because especially when you are somebody that is trying to be somewhat entertaining or consistently talk, you're trying to, I guess, make the stream entertaining to a point. So you can either run out of topics to talk about, or you're consistently talking so much, and then you just don't realize half the shit that you just said. And you're like, oh shit, well, I've said some shit that I shouldn't have said, or or even if you can say it, it's oh shit, well, I've done said it, fuck it. So what I'm thinking is, I'm curious though, should I? So if I do this, I'm just going to do this right here. Shit, I broke it. Nope. Or let's try this, and then that looks better. Wouldn't do the yellow over that. So I could. What I'm thinking though is doing the yellow, do it for skin. Or should I do orange for skin? Try to figure out what I want for the skin. Do I want yellow skin or orange skin? I can use the orange for some of the shading and stuff, but if I use orange, I have to go light and be more like I did with the blue right here. Do dark spots and then brighter spots. But I will say, though, using paint, though, is a different thing. I will honestly say. I can't be too mad at them, though, as well. It's because paint is different than crayons. Because paint truly is different than crayons. Because you can't really do a different shade of paint, or unless you have white with you at least, or black with you to make it a little bit darker or a little bit brighter, mix the colors a little bit. So them would have to be the two essential extra colors you have, I guess. If you only have 4 colors and you're trying to make all these extra colors with the colors that you have, like green, you only have green. So you need white to make it this brighter white. And then if you want, and then if you're trying to get a darker green, you would have to get some black to get to fix it to make it have a darker color. In a sense, you don't have to, but paint, I feel like white and black would be the 2 main things you need outside of the main colors that you have. So if you are a painter, I feel like white and black with whatever colors that you normally use or that you like to use, or whatever colors that you are using. I didn't even know where I was going with this really, but or I'm talking about the colors at least. I started with green because I was going to actually do all the colors, but at least all 8 colors. I essentially started with only 8 colors. But my point is, if I wanted to really do more deep dive into these colors, I probably could have if I had a bunch of different colors, if I used more colors. But some of my best art that I have done isn't the colors that it was meant to be, or I've only used the colors that I had. Because I didn't have nothing, so I had to do what I had. And the only thing I can think of is, best thing for me to do is do yellow. And I want to do some eyebrow type shit and eyelash type shit. So, honestly, it'd be best if I just go ahead and draw that if I am going to. Because there's eyelashes that I didn't add. Black is a color I can use, so I'm just going to go ahead and add them. And I'm already fucking them up because they're not tilted that way. So, in between loving me, leaving. Oh, I'm sorry, no shipping up. No, why you gotta be so heartless? I don't think it's harmless. Let me apart it. Those hardest parties and bring it on tension. Taking my vengeance. Leaving it heartless. Never finish what we started. Why you gotta be so heartless? I used to know this song word by word. I don't know what happened. I gotta hear that song one more time. I'm going out late. Get down till you call me. It's like one of those things that you do when you're lonely. I'm about to chase. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you in again. And when I do, it's gonna hurt like hell. You don't need to. And I tell myself, you gotta be so heartless. I don't think it's harmless. There would be a party. And hardest part is third on attention. Taking my syringes. Take me into hardness. Never finish what we started. I gotta be so heartless. Monday night was up another night. Tuesday night was just another fight. Then just like everything changed. But still the same. Tell me down. I should probably know the shit now, but no. Why gotta be so heartless? And don't we think it's heartless? Tear me apart, and the hardest part is right on tension. Taking my syringes. Take me in the darkness. Never finish what we started. Why gotta be so heartless? Why gotta be so in between? Loving me, leaving. No, I should probably know the shit by now, but no. We gotta be so heartless. Don't make us harmless. Never meet our hearted. The hardest part is I'm so out on attention. Take my syringes. Leave me in the darkness. Never finish what we started. Why you gotta be so heartless? Man, fucked up. I gotta scratch this fucking crayon down. I just fuck up and rip a hole in it. Damn. Drawing, putting ink on crayon is almost damn near impossible. Well, not impossible, but it's not going to guarantee to stay. Alright, so I'm gonna do yellow. This is the best thing I could think of for the skin. Just fill the whole skin out with yellow. It's probably going to be the best choice that I can do. I don't know. I told myself this though one day, that if I ever stop doing YouTube for fun, even if I do make money, I feel like that's going to be a day I want to stop doing YouTube. And those days have started coming in up to me because of the negative people in my life here lately. They keep talking to me about how there's no point in doing this if I'm not growing or becoming anything out of it or doing anything out of it. But at the same time, I could sit here and say the same thing about so much that everybody else does. There's no point in going snacking on some food. There's no point in if you're hungry, eat. But I'm saying, like, there's no point in eating extra. There's no point in going out to eat. There's no point in buying that when you don't need it. There's no point in doing anything outside of working because you have to be able to fucking pay for the miserable type shit that you need in this life. And then, other than that, there's no point in doing anything other than eating, drinking, and surviving. The stuff that you need to survive is all that you need to do, to be truly honest. So if you find something fun, don't let somebody fucking, and this is me trying to talk myself into it as well, don't fucking let nobody tell you that there's no point in it. If you find it fun, just do it. And if you are out here trying to find the money, get the money out of it, hey, good for you. But I'm not trying to be mean, but you might get a little burnt out a little bit faster than somebody that's just doing this for fun. Especially if you're not growing at a fast pace or anything. The only reason I say that is because unless you just got some god tier style type content, I guess, but making content and then editing it yourself, and I'm not saying at all it's harder than a 9-to-5, because I do work a 9-to-5, but it is first off harder to grow than a 9-to-5. I will say that to start getting big on content creating, I will say is more of a hustle than getting a normal job. But at the end, when you start, from what I've noticed is once you get so big, even the biggest content creators will say that it's not harder, but it is probably more taxing, because it depends on what you do, I guess. But I'm not sitting here fighting for anybody saying that content creation is the way to go, or saying it's not the way to go. But it is what you like to do. Just do it. Some people don't like to have to edit their own content, and so if there are people, if they can pay people to do their content for them, hey, they will take that opportunity. And that's the same thing as my buddy, though. He was sitting there telling me that he wanted me to edit his content, and a couple of my other friends wanted me to edit their content for them, because especially when I had no job and shit, they wanted me to do their videos and stuff for them, because they were like, oh, you ain't got nothing but time. But I was like, at the same time, I'm trying to do my own content, or I'm trying to get a job at the time. Now that I have one, I'm alright. But my point is, in general, that the fact that getting a job is, I don't know, unless I'm getting paid for it, that's the only reason I wanted to do it, and that's the only reason I want to do it, at least somebody else's stuff, because doing somebody else's stuff, my buddy was even making the argument saying, well, a lot of these jobs want you to volunteer to do their stuff, and then if without having experience, they're not wanting to hire you until you've had experience in the field of doing it. I understand that, but at the same time, it's stupid that you need experience for something that you went to school for 12 fucking years, or however long. I'm not exactly knowing about this, but my wife, she's in school right now for doing some type of business. I don't know what else. I don't know, but she's in school for something, and the stuff that she's going to school for, half the damn jobs are telling her that she needs experience in her line of work. But how is she supposed to get experience if they're not fucking hiring for? And even when they say entry level, no experience needed, they want you to have at least some experience. No, bitch, I came because you said entry level. You shouldn't fucking put it an entry level type shit. There's a fucking minimum on there. You're telling me I need to be able to have this amount of experience. Some jobs don't even want you to have experience, though. I've learned as well, at least in the mill jobs I've learned, because they want you to be trained the way that they want to teach you. They don't want you to know something, and then, because I've had jobs like that, they're like, oh, somebody, you've got this kind of experience, well, we're going to put you over here because you know how to do that. So, and I was like, well, what, since I know how to do that, wouldn't it be best if I went over there? And they're like, yeah, but people out there are very picky about who they train and how they train, because I was like, I will wipe my memory slap clear. I will learn the way they want me to learn. I will do it the way they want me to do. If I can get the job, that's all that matters. And also the fact that that job paid more. That's one reason why I was like that. Especially with the way that the world is, you need every dollar that you can get. We'll say, the only problem with drawing, though, or coloring like this and stuff, even when I'm doing black and white, the shading and stuff, there's too much hand cramping and shit. Rolled in with your hair in the wind without warning. No rifle jumped outside at my horse storming. The sirens, stars were shining, waves were chiving, thunder, lightning wrecked my whole world when you came. You hit me like a hurricane. I'm using orange for the shading, I guess you can say. I genuinely didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. Well, with this much, but I thought about it through, but I should have just picked 4 random colors, honestly, to not give myself any thought process, or no chance to be like, oh, this is what I wanted to do. So I chose the colors. I apologize that I'm not talking as much. I just vibing, honestly, to the music I'm listening. I think, I guess the blue would be the blush in a way, but technically what I'm using it for, I guess. I don't know. What do y'all think? Is it good? Is it bad? It's not the worst thing I've ever done, but we'll say it's not the best that I've ever done personally. I don't know, what would you say it's a good thing? That was a ghost, that was a long. I'm very weird about this part though. I always try to add a background to it. I usually get like Sharpie and do this part though. It's the one thing I always do, but I have no Sharpie actually this time. If it's red, black, purple, pink, orange, yellow, it don't matter. It's just whatever kind of Sharpie I have. Hiding, until shining, like you're born to be. His voice is stronger. This is my biggest waste on crayons or anything that I use. Oh shit, my fault. And not having really anybody in chat though, that is one problem though when you are streaming. I will say, if you can start with a bunch of topics and start somewhat going in to having a bunch of topics to talk about, that's cool. But then there's also that part of I don't have nothing else to talk about no more. So now I'm like, oh shit, I don't have nothing else to talk about. So there's that part of me like, damn, I'm trying to figure out something to talk about, and then I end up just being quiet for too damn long. No hate to it or anybody that does that, but like, that's the only problem that I can genuinely see when you are streaming for a while, and when you have nobody to come into the chat for a while, and no one really wants to conversate with you about anything. I will say that hurts you a little bit with your thoughts. Dang, I sat here and had all this discussion about whatever the hell I'm sitting there talking about, and then nobody came in, nobody cared enough to talk about whatever I'm talking about with me, or nobody cared about anything that I wanted to watch me draw, or even stream about whatever I'm streaming about. Me, I try to be as engaging as I possibly can with my stream, because there's too many times that I've personally been like, oh shit, there's just no one talking or nothing that interesting going on. So I try to just talk about whatever is in my head. There's too many times that I'm like, dude, I've joined somebody's stream and it was so fucking boring, and they were like, man, I don't understand why I'm not getting nobody to join my chat or join my stream, and I'm like, damn, they're not that interesting. I'm not trying to be mean, but I know I'm not that interesting, but damn. I don't know, after being talking non-stop for the whole, almost, not really the whole 2 hours, or how long have I even been live at this point? At this point, I have been exactly 2 hours at this point, well, not exactly, it's been 2 hours and, about 2 hours and 20 minutes for me, and it's not that, I don't know, it's more like, oh, do I feel like I actually succeeded or did anything? This was just 4 colors that I used. And I do know that this could have been better probably if I had more colors, or if I added more colors. Is this shit upside down? Oh, it is. I really didn't even realize this whole thing was upside down like that. Oh no, I'm trying to get it to where y'all can see it. Oh no, I was just sitting here wanting to draw, and then, and there we are. This is what I drew. AI could have done better, I guess. I don't know. But me, I had fun drawing. And if y'all want to see more, please hit that follow button. And thank y'all for watching. And I want to say, so do what you got to do when you really want to do it. Have fun with your life while you can. And I'll talk to y'all later.